Trust in your decision to donate blood. More than you know. One donation can save lives and fuel research to save many more. A few moments of your time sparks moments like these. And these. Hope cures, empowers, and strengthens us. Hope is in all the moments that matter. And it's in all of us. Versity Blood Centers. Hope. It's in our blood.
Kellermeyer Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Providing quality, reliable service since 1996.
Graduation?
We've got you covered. Office party?
Let us handle it.
Sports?
Give us a call.
Come on down and see us at Detroit Wayne Company at Knapp's Crossing, or give us a call, 616-214-8329. We'll take care of all your catering needs. Come on, guys, get back to work. Get on the line. Let's go.
Rapid Sports Hall of Fame celebrates the city's rich sports history by honoring prominent West Michigan athletes and those who have contributed greatly to sports on a local, state, or national level. A class is elected each year and then honored at an induction ceremony in the fall. They also prevent annual events in support of West Michigan athletics, and they raise funds to support local youth organizations and charities. Follow them on Facebook or check out the pictures and biographies of all 181 inductees at grshof.com.
Car Center is an automotive collision repair company with multiple shops throughout West Michigan.
Our goal is simple, to bring hospitality to the collision repair industry.
You can find us online at carcentermi.com to find the location nearest to you. Because at Car Center, fixing cars is our job.
But helping people, that's our business.
All right, folks, good evening and welcome in to District Finals night here South Christian High School as the South Christian Sailors take on the Holland Christian Maroons. And shouldn't technically be a home game per se, but South Christian is the host tonight, and they have the better record, so they are the favorite. My name is Bryce Sack, and I'm joined alongside Kyle Kowalski and Tim Chenoweth here in the booth as we get ready for this thrilling matchup. The 23-0 South Christian Sailors face off against the 16-7 Holland Christian Maroons. These two teams faced each other in December 15th to be exact. Sailors had a 10-point victory, 57-47. And if you remember correctly, a year ago in this game, these two teams squared off for the district championship title, and South Christian Sailors had a 9-point victory in that one. So it should be a really fun one here tonight. Kyle, South Christian undefeated, looking to continue to roll. How do you not slip up against a tough Holland Christian squad tonight?
Yeah, Bryce. I mean, as you mentioned, this is a game where both these teams saw each other earlier in the season. A lot has changed. One of those Christian school rivalry games in the area. Lots of family ties and ties across the whole city here. I mean, if you're South, right, cannot turn the ball over. That is, I think, going to be the name of the game if anything is to break them. They have to rebound the ball well. Holland Christian has some size, across the board, and you have to make shots in the playoffs. Big-time players have to make plays, and if you don't make shots, that's when things can really happen. Holland Christian obviously trying to pull off what would be a massive upset in Division II tonight.
No doubt about it. Sailors knocked off Unity 52-41 in a game that was really close at the end. It was about 20 points the whole way on Wednesday night. And the Holland Christian Maroons beats Wayland 59-56 in that first matchup for them. They're actually supposed to play on Monday night, but that game was a forfeit. And so the Maroons were able to kind of skip ahead to Wednesday, and what was an absolute thriller. That was down to the wire with Wayland. Wayland had a shot to put together or complete the game-tying three-point attempt and was unable to do that. So it should be a thrilling one tonight, as there is a prayer on the court. Don't want to talk over that, but Two Christian schools coming together, agreeing to pray before the game. Pretty awesome here. So we're going to head down to the court for the singing of the national anthem and get you ready to go here from South Christian High School for this district final matchup.
This time we ask you to stand. This game is a privilege. It was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Our veterans are pillar members in our community, and we are proud of all our veterans in attendance with us tonight. Civilian gentlemen, please remove your hats. Active, retired, and former military, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute. And everyone able, please stand at attention, placing your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem.
Weights have been lifted. Sprints have been run. Preparation for today's game is history. It's time to get it done. You're listening on MichiganSportsRadio.com.
All right, here we go. Starting lineups for tonight. Let's get you right into it. For the visiting Maroons, number 1, senior Brooklyn Phelps. Number 24, senior Abby Coxon. Number 25, junior Allison Lamer. Number 32, junior Charlie Keene. And number 34, senior Kate Van Apeldoorn. On the other side for the South Christian Sailors, the usual starting 5 here thanks to the recovery of Abby Prince. She's back. Start with her, the sophomore, number 15, coming off that ankle injury near the end of the season. She's back and ready to go. Number 12, her sister, senior Sophia Prinz. Number 11, Meredith Helmus. Junior, number 10, Lexi Vermas, sophomore. And number 3, Lizzie Woltheis, the senior, rounding things off. Both conference champions squaring off tonight here. Holland Christian went 11-1 in the OK Black, your conference title champion, and of course South Christian undefeated in the OK Gold. Comfortable multi-game lead for them heading into that one. Winner of tonight's game will head down to Otsego and face the winner of Plainwell Three Rivers. That game happening probably right around this time, about to tip off as well. All right, folks, here we go. District Finals is underway. Holland Christian wins the tip. Coxon gets control. Hand off to Phelps. Guarded by Helmus up near the half-court line. Pass to the left wing to Lamer. Lamer down to Van Apeldoorn. Down low to Coxon. Up with the left hand. It's good. Check that. That was Charlie Keene for the first basket of the night.
Yeah, Keene showing off her skill down below there. Gets position. Easy 2.
South Christian on the attack now as Abby Prinz goes to work in the paint. Looking for a foul. Isn't going to get it, but that will stay on this end with the Sailors. Baseline out of bounds. Now inbounding is Woltheis. Skip pass over the wing, around the arc we go. Helmus to Prinz on that right wing. Prinz, a couple of dribbles her left, kick out for three. Woltheis, dangerous from that angle, rims out, no good, but Helmus swoops in for the rebound, dumps it off to a streaking Woltheis for two.
And good things happen when the Sailors get into the paint. Woltheis with the miss, but Helmus makes the play, and the Sailors get back on the board.
South Christian been so good offensive rebounding all season long, wears their opponents down. 7 minutes to go now. Phelps goes to work on that right side, attacks with the right hand, up from about 4 feet, no good. Long rebound goes to Abby Prinz, and she's on the go. Coast to coast, attacks with her left hand on that left block, and they're going to get a charge call on Prinz. Great positioning by the Maroon defender. I think that was Coxon. Draws the first foul on Prinz.
We don't see too many charges taken so far this season. Maroons hustle back and get in position there. But for the Sailors end, you love to see Prinz. Looks like she was moving very well there down the floor coming back from that injury.
You mentioned it, Kyle. This Maroon team has some size as that pass gets tossed out of bounds, but no, recovered actually. Nice recovery by Coxon in that right corner. Skip pass to that block, poked away. Prinz now on the move up ahead to Woltheis on that right side. She attacks the paint, kicks it out to the left wing. 3-point shot, no. Instead, Sophia Prinz with the dribble to her sister, back to Sophia. Over to Woltheis on that left wing. Guarded by Lamer. 3-point attempt by Abby Prinz on that right side, no good. We're going to get a foul on the rebound. Lexi Vermas attacking that offensive glass. She gets fouled, so that stays with the Sailors.
Love to see Vermas being aggressive down below there. Again, Maroons have size. Vermas going to have to get position all night against them.
Helmus on the inbound. Dangerous pass up ahead to Vermas, but that one's tipped away by Phelps all alone on the other side. She goes up with it, but loses control. I think she heard the footsteps from Vermas chasing from behind as she lost control, and that one went out of bounds. Excellent turnout here for the South Christian faithful. Student section is packed and full. The rest of the arena is really starting to fill up, so great crowd here tonight for an earlier 6 o'clock game.
Yeah, you said it, Bryce. This has a district final feel. No question about that. Two teams very familiar with each other. Lots of ties, like we mentioned, across the area. Two Christian schools with the pedigree of having awesome programs.
Refs doing some logistical work here, getting things straight in order. We're back in action. 6 minutes to go. Sophia Prinz now takes it up to Abby Prinz. Abby Prinz kicks it to Lizzie Woltheis, left wing three, short. Rebound bounces around, a nice box out by Coxon. Now Phelps going the other way. Helmus in pursuit, attacking her back to Cox. Coxon crossover top of the key, backs down her defender Prinz, gets into the paint, and Prinz draws the travel call. Excellent defense by Sophia Prinz, not giving up there. 5.5 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Knotted up at 2. Excellent start for this district final matchup. Vermas top of the key, guarded by Coxon. Vermas backs her way down on that right elbow, kicks it to Prinz. Prinz around the arc to Woltheis, down to Abby Prinz. Abby Prinz with the dribble, drive, attack, kick out, three-pointer, right wing, no good. Sailors cold, 0 for 3 from behind the arc here early.
Sailors have been able to get into the paint, though, which is what you want to see, just not able to knock shots down. If you're Holland Christian, you have to be thrilled with the Sailors going 0 for 3 so far from the field.
Now Coxon on the left wing. Hands off to Phelps, top of the key. Phelps guarded by Helmish. Dribbles to that left wing. Lamer drives that left side. Great defense by Woltheis, so she swats that one away on the driving attack. First substitution of the game now. So Sophia Keene into the game, number 10. She comes out for Lamer. Nice inbound, stolen away by Vermas. Great defense there. Sailors now on the brink. Have numbers up to Woltheis. To the corner, Helmus. She spins out of a double team. Throws it away. They're going to say last touch Maroons. So that'll stay with South Christian.
But Bryce, on the other end, Vermas, a sophomore with just such a high basketball IQ, makes plays all across the court for the Sailors.
Yeah, she's that fifth starter, and she's been great, especially near the end of the season. Sophia Prinz drove on the right side with her right hand, came up short. Holland Christian now on the break. Three-pointer is good. That's a 2. Check that. That was 2. Toe on the line. That was Abby Coxon. Four to 2 now with 4:15. Prinz now drives, spins, backs down, finds her sister in the corner for 3 on that left side. No good. Long rebound goes right back to her as she attacks again. Looks for the reverse, but instead kicks to the top of the key. Three-pointer. Woldheis is good.
Sailors take big advantage there with the second opportunity. Finally able to get one to go from 3.
And Woldheis can shoot. She's one of those that you just cannot leave open. As Helmus just terrorizing on defense. Pokes that one away, but that stays with Holland Christian. Into the game now for the Maroons, number 12, Cora Rignerink. Also in the game for South Christian, Kinley Regnery, number 14, as well as Avery Lutke, number 32. Lamer now to Phelps. Phelps, point guard, facilitating into that right wing. Gets the screen, goes left to the middle. Dump pass down low as they find Keene. Keene spins around, but that one's ripped away by Sophia Prinz. She's attacking the other way. Sailors have numbers. Nice dump off to Helmus, but Helmus gets fouled. I don't know, Cal, maybe thought that was a clean block by Lamer, but Helmus will go to the line and shoot a pair.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that one. It looked like Lamer got all ball there if you're the Holland Christian faithful. Not the call that you want to see.
First free throw, no good for Helmus. As Viola Cassis into the game now for Phelps. Coach Kyle Phelps going to his bench early with 3:17 to go in the first quarter.
And Bryce, if you are Holland Christian, down 6-4, you have to be pleased. You have limited the Sailors a lot here in this first quarter.
Now Sailors showing that press attack again. Is Holland Christian able to beat that? Has numbers 2-on-1. Nice fast break as they get it up ahead to Lamer on that left block. She goes up with the left hand and gets fouled. Allison Lamer Jr. will go to the line for her first free throw attempts.
Yeah, Bryce, the Maroons broke the press fairly easily. Rigterink with a little bit of a delayed pass there, but Lamer's smart, uses her 6'1" frame to draw the contact and get to the line for 2.
First free throw, no good. 3:09 here. Second free throw falls. Sailors with a 1-point lead and just over 3 minutes to go. Helmus to Regnery. Left side, Woldheis. Woldheis, she drives middle, kick out, three-pointer. Helmus, nothing but nylon. Meredith Helmus with three-point attempt. Now quickly stop and pop on the other side goes Rignerink. Unconscious shooting here, starting to take form.
Boy, that was a quick pull and nothing but nylon, Bryce. You said it. Big shot.
Woldheis looks to answer. She pump fakes and drives. Back to Prinz. Prinz out of the corner to Helmus. Helmus dribbles out of that corner. Out of Woldheis. Woldheis looked for the three, decided to pass it to the freshman counterpart on that left side. Now to Helmus. Helmus drives. Three-point attempt is up, and it's good. Both teams heating up from behind the arc.
Yeah, Bryce, you said it. I mean, Sailors cold to start the game. They start to find their groove here and knock down a few shots from the outside.
Rignerink now back the other way. She had that three-pointer as that pass was dangerous. Going over to Keene. Keene, the two-pointer just underneath the arc, knocks that one down.
Both teams back and forth here. The shooting, the intensity have picked up.
Helmus now corner three again. That one's long, but offensive rebound is picked up by Regnery. She goes back to Lucky down low on that right block. Turnaround two-pointer, no good. Comes up short, but Helmus sneaks in there. Gets another offensive rebound. Passes it off to a streaking Woldheis for another two. And 10 points early for Lizzie Woldheis. 1 minute 30 to go here in this first quarter. Back and forth. Sailors with a 4-point lead. Pick and roll. Down to Lamer. Lamer kicks to the corner for three as Rignerink again. Holland Christian not going away. Prinz attacks the paint. No good. Too strong. No foul call as Coxon now, no, check that. Cassis gets to go the other way. Up ahead to Lamer. Lamer around the arc. Down to Keene. Keene drives an attack. Great block from Rignery. She swats that one away. Picked up by Lucky. Now to Prinz. Prinz up ahead as she loves to go. Stutter step. Draws the foul and one. Man, Cal, Sophia Prinz. I don't care what the numbers are. She is looking to go on every fast break opportunity.
Yeah, that hesitation there, boy, was that tough. Hesitated really right below the elbow, gets to the line. Oh, no, Bryce, they called it on the floor, actually.
Yeah, it looked like maybe there was a continuation, although I don't know if that exists in high school. So inbound goes back to Prinz. South Christian with the ball again. Now to her sister. Drives, kicks it, three-pointer attempt. Prinz, that one's long. Air ball rebounded by Madison Phelps now. The sophomore getting her first action. Up ahead to Westerbeck. Westerbeck down low, no good. Regnery on the rebound. Good look, can't get it to go though. 22 seconds left. Regnery over to Ogle. Ogle crossover right to left from that left wing. Tries to dump it off to Prinz. That pass is too high and out of bounds.
Yeah, Bryce, freshman just out of control there. But what a 2 or 3 minute stretch we have had. Both teams going back and forth. Rig Turing keeping the Maroons in this one. Has shot the lights out so far in this first quarter.
Yeah, 2 threes for her early. Now 9 seconds. Brooklyn Phelps one-on-one on the freshman Ogle. Great defense as Ogle pokes that one away. Phelps looking for an answer. Goes quickly down low to Westerbeck. No good. Great defense by Lutke as she stood strong. And that'll do it here for the first quarter. 14-13, South Christian. 1 point lead. We'll be right back after this here on Michigan Sports Radio in the Sailor Zone.
Hi, my name is Anna Wypich, the 2025 Miss Basketball. For athletes and busy students, getting your wisdom teeth removed can kind of seem like a big deal. But here at the Center for Oral Surgery and Dental Implants, they make it a comfortable experience. They also help with dental implants and tooth extractions. For great oral care when you need it, call the Center for Oral Surgery today.
B&R Sales and Leasing is your authorized dealer for Old Hickory buildings and sheds. Our business in Rockford, Michigan offers a wide variety of sheds for sale, also including chicken coops, greenhouses, gazebos, and much more. If you do not find the exact structure you are looking for, we can work with you to create your own. Check us out at brsalesandleasing.com.
South Christian with a 1 point lead at the end of the first. Hey, tonight's game is brought to you by the Sobey Company. For over 85 years, Sobey Company has been a premier construction contractor, specializing in everything from walls and ceilings to floors and solutions. They've been part of almost every large commercial construction project in West Michigan, including the newly constructed South Christian High School, Byron Center Christian renovations, and 2 expansion projects at Dutton Christian. Their skilled and talented craftsmen can make any interior dream you have construction project reality. All right, we're underway here. 1 point lead for South Christian. Here to start this second quarter is Woltheis drives, kicks to Ogle. Ogle with the floater. I think that one was blocked. Check that was Helmus. Blocked out of bounds, so that stays with South Christian. Maroons not going away. South Christian got hot there from 3 in the first quarter, and Maroons stayed right with them as Prinz drives that left side. She gets fouled, gets it to go. That time it's going to count as she'll go to the line for the and one.
I tell you what, Bryce, if you are not able to stop her going downhill with her left hand, she's one of the quickest guards in the state. Shows off her strength there. Gets to the line for the opportunity for the three-point play. And Bryce, Holland Christian shot 55% from the field in that first half, sticking in this, but 5 turnovers. Tell you what, if the Maroons can limit that one, they are sticking around.
That's a tall order against the Sailors defense, and we'll see what they come out with here. 7.5 minutes to go. Now Phelps on the move. She finds an opening. Up with the right hand. No good. Great defense by Vermas to get a hand in her face. As Vermas is going to go the other way. Back to Prinz, though. She hands it off. Sailors reset. Now Prinz one-on-one drives, kicks it to Helmus. Helmus turns the corner from the right side, kicks to the left side. Three-point attempt by Woltheis is good. 3 3-pointers now for Lizzie Woltheis. As Kyle Phelps does not like what he sees. The Sailors come out red hot 20-13 here in the second quarter. We'll step aside for a 30-second break. We'll be right back after this.
It's bringing a new level of convenience with their at-home maintenance service. That's right, they come to you. Their expert technicians roll up to your driveway with genuine parts and trusted care. No loading, no drop-offs, just winning service that keeps your equipment running strong season after season. Don't sit on the sidelines. Schedule today at Weingarts.com and experience the Weingarts way.
Weingarts, everything from lawn to snow.
Winner of tonight's game will head down to Otsego, play the winner of the Plainwell Three Rivers game Monday night. That game will be at 7 o'clock. Already been decided. Both teams, of course, have to take care of business here. South Christian coming out red hot, 6-0 run in the first 49 seconds of this quarter. Showing pressure now on the attack as the inbound goes to Coxon. Coxon resets to Phelps. Now at the half-court line, guarded by Helmus. Helmus has caused problems all night long already. As Phelps dribbles through the defender, now passes it to the corner. That one's poked away, but no, regained control by Rignerink. She picks up her dribble, passes it off to Appledorn. Now back to Phelps. Phelps on the left wing, crossover, the left side, attacks, fades away with the left hand, too strong. Up ahead, Prinz finds Woldheis streaking all alone. Great defensive pursuit as Woldheis gets contested at the rim. No good. Holland Christian on the rebound. That's Westerbeck. Nice job getting back on defense by Holland Christian. Up ahead to Coxon. Coxon turnaround two. No good as she's limping. Now Sailor's on the move. Prinz up ahead. She attacks up on that left side, and she draws the foul. Abby Prinz gets right into the paint and draws contact. She'll go to the line for a pair.
And Bryce, seems like the time where the Sailors have started to pour it on a little bit. I mean, in that run to begin this quarter, such great ball movement, player movement. They got into the paint. And maybe compared to those first couple of minutes of the first quarter, the Sailors have started knocking down the shots. When they get out and run and knock down shots, they prove why they are one of the best teams in the state.
Now, depending on what ranking you're looking at, South Christian, number one in many, especially this division. Now with the largest lead of the game at 9, 6:10 to go, pressure on as Phelps looking for the foul call, screaming, pleading his case, not going to get it. Holland Christian has to cross the timeline as Keene just barely does, and poked away from behind his Prinz, although Phelps poked it right back and regained control, stole that one, now back on the other end. Around the arc to Keene, now back to Phelps. Holland Christian resets, scoreless, really been stuck at 13 for a couple minutes now. Need a basket here. Rignerink's a good person to go to. She crosses up Regnery, but great defense over to Phelps. Phelps pump fake, long two-pointer, nothing but nylon. Nice look for Brooklyn Phelps. She's on the board for the first time tonight.
Yeah, you said it. Beautiful pump fake there, able to get the Sailor defender. One dribble pull-up, a beautiful shot by Phelps.
Now Regnery over to Woldheis. Woldheis looking for the three, decides to pass it to the right side over to Prinz. Now Prinz down low for Mosh. She goes to work down low, too strong, but Regnery comes swooping in for the offensive layup. Back to Woldheis, now to Helmus. She drives baseline up with the right hand off the glass. Nice kiss is good. Meredith Helmus scoring from behind the arc, in the paint, from the free throw line. Nice first half for the junior. Pass down low, right in the waiting arms of Woldheis. She's got 2-on-1. Dumps it ahead to Helmus. Helmus on the fast break. Nice pass, easy two for her. Sailors rolling.
It always seems, Bryce, that Meredith Helmus is out on the break. Just such a speedster. Woldheis playing on both ends of the floor, gets out and run, and the Sailors up 11 halfway through this second.
Great defense here as Helmus knocks the one away, but that one's picked up again by Rignerink as she knocks down the two-pointer.
Rignerink, she is smooth. Shoot the ball in lots of different ways.
Prinz on the attack, hits the deck hard. She's all right. Can't get the layup to go, but she will shoot two.
Bryce, if you're If you're the sophomore, Abby Prince, probably a good thing to get hit there a little bit after being out for a week. I'm sure a little tenderness in that ankle.
Yeah, she did play Wednesday, but I think it was limited minutes, Kyle. So, but you're right. It's getting back into the swing of things. She's got the ankle taped up right now.
Take some contact, get to the line, come down on that ankle maybe a little hard and realize you are good to go.
Prinz splits the pair. 3 points for her now. 4:15 to go in the second quarter. Double comes on that press. Jump ball. Possession arrow pointing towards the Maroons. That's exactly what Coach Erica Brown wanted. As Sailor showing that 1-2-2 press. Double comes in the corner. She tries to get out of it, but Sophia Prinz rips it away. Looks down low to her sister, Abby. Abby now goes to work. Kicks to the right wing to Regnery. She drives back out to Woltheis on that left wing. Over to Prinz. Prinz goes left, spins right, pivots, kicks to the corner. Three-pointer Regnery off the back of there. No good, but guess who it is? Meredith Helmus to swoop in for the offensive glass. Comes off to Regnery for the floater. Can't get it to go. Good look, but too strong. Keene now going the other way. 3:41 to go. Sailors with a 10-point lead. Cassis looks for the screen. Her screener got knocked down, so she has to reset. Now to Keene on that right side. Keene goes down low to Appledorn. Appledorn splits through the double team on that right block. Gets it to go. Kate Van Appledorn, the senior, go to the line for the and one.
And Bryce, you can clearly see Coach Kyle Phelps trying to pound the ball down low when he can, take advantage of the size. Van Appledorn, 6'1" down there, experienced as a Sailor or as a senior.
Free throw no good. Helmus on the long rebound. She just goes 2-on-1. Kicks it to Prinz in the corner off the back there. No good, but long rebound goes to Abby Prinz. She turned around. That two-pointer swirls out. Look good from here. Now Phelps on the move. 3:12 to go. Holland Christian looking for a fast break opportunity, but Sailors defense resets. Passes to that right wing as Lamer in the corner. She dribbles and then dribbles back out. Around the arc we go. Now Keene down to Van Appledorn. Appledorn up with the right hand. No good. Nice defense by Regnery. That's going to be last touch by the freshman Regnery, and that'll stay on this end.
Maroons again look down low. Good look there by Van Appledorn. He's not able to get it to go, but nonetheless, Maroons maintain possession. Kind of cut into this 8-point deficit.
Under 3 minutes inbound goes to Phelps. Phelps to her sister. Now kicks it over to Coxon. Coxon tries to cross over her defender. Can't. Now to Lamer. Now back to Phelps. Madison Phelps. Low pass off the foot. Heads out of bounds, but Brooklyn Phelps able to scoop that one up. Now to Coxon. Coxon on the left wing to Lamer. Lamer over to Phelps. Holland Christian patiently waiting here for their opportunity as Prinz pesters them on defense, steals that one, stays inbounds, sidestepping, toe tapping that sideline. She goes up strong with the left hand, gets fouled, and will head to the line. And that was a highlight all-state type play right there, Kyle.
Yeah, she is such a pest on defense. Quick hands, quick feet, able to smother and then get out in transition. And again, when she goes to her left hand, her strong hand is able to use her strong frame. Boy, Bryce, she carries this team as a senior.
Gets the free throw to go. Sailors now back on the pressure, 2:18. Pass up ahead to Cassis. Cassis double comes. She pivots out of it, down low to Van Appledorn. And great help side defense by Prinz. And they're going to call her for the foul. A lot of moans and groans from the South Christian faithful here. Well, that'll be the second foul of this quarter. It's also second foul for the senior Prinz. Baseline out of bounds. A little high, but regains control. Now Holland Christian goes back down low. Van Appledorn, nice pivot. But she gets her defender in the air, attacks the contact, and will get fouled, head to the line for two.
But again, Maroons getting the ball down in the post. I mean, Van Appledorn, she uses her size, gets position extremely well. Sailors obviously figuring out the Maroons game plan and collapsing as soon as the ball comes down there. But Van Apeldoorn still strong, goes up against even bigger defender, Lutke, and gets to the line.
Abby Prinz and Meredith Helmuth back in the game for the Sailors. 2 minutes to go. Both free throws no good. Lutke on the rebounds. She gets fouled trying to outlet that pass. That's now the 5th foul on Holland Christian, so we should be shooting free throws.
And if you're the Maroons, down 11 here with 1:58, Sailors go to the line for the 1-and-1. In my opinion, you got to get this down to 6 or 7 points before halftime to really give yourself a chance in the second half. Maroons got to look to make a few shots here to close out the half. 9 turnovers so far for the Maroons in this one. If they're going to want to stick around, those have to be limited.
Rignerink back in the game for the Maroons. First free throw doesn't fall. Second free throw a little too strong. So Lutke misses both. Now Phelps over to Lamer. Lamer on the right side. They go back to Van Apeldoorn. She attacks the bigger Lutke. She draws the contact, and she'll go to the line for 2.
The theme is consistent for the Maroons. There's no doubt about that. But hey, when Van Apeldoorn gets positioned like that, now she just needs to capitalize here from the free throw line.
3rd miss in a row for the senior. As Lutke, with her 2nd foul, she's out of the game now, and for her is Vermas. 2nd free throw, no good. Vermas on the rebound. Vermas up ahead now to Ogle. Ogle one-on-one, attacks up with the right hand, tries to draw some contact, doesn't get it, but gets the basket to go. Nice take by Isla Ogle.
She is quick, Bryce.
She got a hand up there on defense. And that was a great defensive play. She got a hand up, and I thought maybe it went off her hand, but it was actually last touch by Holland Christian. So nice layup on one end, great defense on the other. Gives South Christian the ball back with 1.5 minutes. Here in a 13-point lead. Prinz now pump fakes, spins right into the corner now to Helmus. Back to Prinz. One dribble to her left to Regnery. Now back to Prinz. Prinz drives, kicks it in the corner. Ogle 3, too strong, but offensive rebound by Prinz. Offensive boards being an answer for the Sailors as she attacks that left side. Too strong, tried to take some contact. Refs didn't buy it. Holland Christian now on the move. Up ahead to Cassis. Cassis back to Phelps. She drives, she gets tripped up right in the middle of the lane. I think they're going to get her on the shot. Yes, so Phelps will go to the line and shoot 2. That's Meredith Helmus' first foul.
Phelps with the aggressive attack there. Exactly what the Maroons need to do. Van Apeldoorn is obviously getting positioned down low. But these guards of Holland Christian, Phelps and Rigterink, going to have to get into the paint and make shots here to keep the Maroons in this one down 13 with under a minute left to play here in the second quarter.
Phelps misses the first, gets the second. 48 seconds to go. Helmus goes quickly. Up ahead to Ogle. Holland Christian now in a 2-3 zone. As Helmus in the corner spins out of the double. One-hand pass to the other corner to Ogle. Ogle drives, jump stops in the paint. No good. Good look, but too strong. As Van Apeldoorn rips down that rebound. Up ahead now to Rignerink. Rignerink picks up her dribble on that left wing. Resets it now over to Keene. Keene, one dribble down low. Back to Keene, now to Phelps. 14 seconds left here in this first half. 9 seconds. Keene goes down low to Van Apeldoorn, but great defense by Vermas. She tips that one away, and Regnery with the steal. 2 seconds to go. Up ahead to Helmus. Helmus, deep three-pointer. Too strong. Look good from here, but that'll do it for the first half in an absolute thriller. 32-20. South Christian with a 12-point lead. We'll step aside for a quick 30-second break, recap this first half, have a message from East Lansing, and then get you ready for the second half here on Michigan Sports Radio in the Sailor Zone.
Having a
hard time hearing tonight's game? Hi, I'm Brock Conkle from Michigan Sports Radio, and after putting it off for many years, I decided to contact Miracle Ear and get my hearing tested, and sure enough, had significant hearing loss. The friendly staff at Miracle Ear fitted me with hearing aids, and life is so much more enjoyable being able to hear the things that I've been missing. Go to miracle-ear.com to schedule your free hearing evaluation. There's a location near you.
Now's the time to get fiber fast internet as low as $30 per month with autopay and free professional installation. Lock in speed and savings from Surf Internet. Enjoy fast fiber internet, no contracts, and a price lock for life. Visit surfinternet.com.
All right, big second quarter, I should say, for the Sailors with a 32-20 lead. Sailors able to heat up from behind the arc in that second quarter. Kyle, what did you like that you saw from South Christian in that first half?
Yeah, Bryce, I mean, you mentioned it. Got into a groove there in that second quarter, shot the ball well from the field, were able to get a few from deep, got out in transition. I mean, when the Sailors are doing those things, that's where they are extremely tough to beat. I mean, shot 38% from the field, not fantastic, but it was a lot of second chance opportunities. I mean, the Sailors with 8 offensive rebounds in the first half, a lot of loose balls that they were picking up just led to those second chance points, and that's why they are up 12. I mean, Holland Christian shot 50% from the field in that first half, but 11 turnovers. And again, I think that is what gives South Christian the opportunities to continue to pour it on and show their depth and their strength. And I think that's why we have a 12-point ball game here. But make no mistake about it, if you're Holland Christian, shots have to go in from the perimeter in the second half, and obviously we've seen their game plan of getting the ball down low to Van Apeldoorn. Have to continue to do that, and the Maroons have to make free throws. Not a great free throw shooting half there. Those points are key here, especially in the postseason when every possession matters.
Leading scorers in that first half, starting with the Maroons. Cora Rignerink with 8. A couple big three-pointers in that first quarter, kept the Maroons in it closely. Brooklyn Phelps with 3. Sophia Keene, Abby Coxon, Charlie Keene, and Kate Van Apeldoorn each with 2. Allison Lamer with 1 free throw. On the other side, Lizzie Woldheis with a monstrous 13-point first half. 3 three-pointers for her. Meredith Helmus with 8, Sophia Prinz with 6, Abby Prinz with 3, and Isla Ogle with 2. We'll step aside, take a quick break, get a message from the MHSAA, and get you ready for the second half here in the district finals matchup at South Christian High School.
Former MHSAA athletes are off competing for gold medals in Italy and Super Bowl rings in Santa Clara. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. The 25th Winter Olympics are going on right now, and a handful of competitors with ties to the MHSAA are competing. 3 members of the United States men's ice hockey team participated in an MHSAA-sponsored sport while in high school, starting with goalie Connor Hellebuck. He played hockey at Walled Lake Northern, graduating in 2011. Dylan Larkin played both soccer and golf while attending Waterford Mott, and Zach Wierenski was on the JV lacrosse team at Grosse Pointe North. Megan Keller is on the women's ice hockey team. The North Farmington grad played softball and basketball while a Raider. Nick Baumgartner played football, ran track and wrestled at West Iron County, and is now the oldest snowboarder in U.S. Olympic team history. This is his 5th time competing, and he won a gold medal in Beijing at the 2022 Winter Olympics. Boyne City's Kayla Kuhn is competing in the freestyle aerials. She graduated in 2021. Her dad was the ski coach at Boyne City until this year, as he's now in Italy cheering on his daughter. And Amelia Zingas from Grosse Pointe South is a figure skater who was also on the JV lacrosse team while in high school. To follow along as these former MHSAA student athletes go for gold, check out www.olympics.com, and to read more about them, head over to mhsaa.com. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, St. Louis wrestler Owen Fogel finished first at 132 pounds at the Jack Pine Conference Tournament, helping his team to a 12th straight conference title. Grand Rapids Northview's Cam Ryans had 41 in a win over East Lansing, snapping the Trojans' 40-game winning streak in the process. And to Freeland's Wilson Huckabee He had 31 in a win over Hudsonville Unity Christian, becoming the school's all-time leading scorer with 1,600 points and counting.
The Michigan Achievement Scholarship is funding every grad, every path. Odds are your high school senior or recent grad will qualify for tuition-free community college, up to $27,500 at a public or private university, or up to $4,000 for a trade school or career training program, no matter their GPA. Wherever your child is headed, there's free money to get them there. Simply fill out the FAFSA to apply. Get started at mi.gov/achievement.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
In the second quarter, a basketball player drives into the lane and snaps their head backward to simulate contact from a defender, but no contact occurs. The lead official immediately recognizes the head bob, sounds the whistle, and issues a team warning for faking being fouled. The offense keeps the ball for a throw-in at the spot nearest the infraction. Later in the game, the same player attempts a jump shot and falls backward after releasing the ball to again simulate contact. The official stops play. The shot is successful, so the basket counts. However, because the same team already received a warning, a team technical foul is assessed. The defense is awarded 2 free throws and possession at the division line opposite the table.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, please go to the MHSAA website now to register. If Olympic medals aren't your thing, how about Super Bowl rings? Anthony Bradford now has one of those after his Seattle Seahawks defeated the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 60. Bradford won an MHSAA Division III title while playing for Muskegon and was on LSU's 2019 national championship team. Want to win a football championship? Put Anthony Bradford on your team. Bradford wasn't the only former MHSAA athlete connected to the Seahawks this season. Wide receivers Tyrone Broden of West Bloomfield and Cody White of Walled Lake Western, along with offensive lineman Logan Brown of East Kentwood, all spent time on either the practice squad or injured reserve. New England also featured MHSAA ties with offensive lineman Mike Onwenu of Cass Tech and punter Bryce Behringer of Pontiac Notre Dame Prep on the Super Bowl roster. The referee of Super Bowl 60 was Sean Smith. He graduated from Detroit Cody, where he played football and ran track. Smith was an MHSAA football official for 18 years before moving to the college game and now the NFL. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we'll be back next week.
All right, here we go. 16 more minutes of action here in the district final matchup. We got a rematch of last year's South Christian Holland Christian game. Now we have the 2026 version here. Sailors with a 12-point lead. Here we go. Starting off the second half. Prinz on the inbound, or carried up the court over to Woldheis. Woldheis gets the screen top of the key, drives left side, kicks it to Helmus. Helmus dribbles it back up, back to Woldheis. Three-pointer, high archer, no good. Play it rebounded by Coxon, going the other way. Up ahead to Phelps. Phelps now in control of the offense in the corner. Down to Lamer. Lamer looks down low to Keene. Keene, no good. On that too, Helmus going quickly the other way. Up ahead to Vermas. No one picks up Vermas as she attacks. Hard collision there underneath the basket. Shot no good, but Vermas gets rewarded and will go to line to shoot two.
Bryce, the Maroons down low early. Weren't able to really see too much of Keene there in that first half. But it is clear they're going to look to get the ball down low, and then on the other end, Sailors get out, running a little bit. Good to see Vermas attacking the cup and gets to the line for two. Such a key part. There's so many little things for the Sailors.
She knocks down both. That's well said, Kyle. She does it all. South Christian's pressure causing problems for the Maroons as they just cross the timeline. Now Phelps leads the way, guarded by Helmus. Looks to the corner for Coxon. Coxon now goes down low to Lamer. Lamer, one dribble turnaround, two-pointer, no good, too strong. As Vermas takes up the rebound, up to Prinz. Now up to Abby Prinz. Abby pump fake, drives left side. Nice pass to a streaking Vermas as she gets it to go. And one, Lexi Vermas.
Bryce, what a look there by Prinz from our angle. Looks like she was going to go up with that. Vermas, smart cut, great hands. Kind of threw that one up there and got lucky and completes the three-point play.
Great start for the sophomore. 5 points already. Now she causes pressure there up ahead. Now great press break as Van Apeldoorn on the other end. Great block as I say that. Meredith Helmus out of nowhere. I didn't even see her. Came in and swatted that one out of bounds.
I mean, the ball didn't even hit the floor. The Maroons passed it beautifully. Helmus with such hustle.
Now Phelps on the inbound. Nice Euro step. Brooklyn Phelps. Nice move for two.
That was a move by a senior right there. As you mentioned, Euro gets to the cup for the easy two.
Now Woldheis, one dribble. Sailors motion at the top of the key. Handoffs now to Prinz. Prinz drives. Woldheis open three. Gets it to go.
And when she shoots the ball like this from the field, boy, the Sailors are deadly. But Prinz got it to the paint. Helmus knocks it down. Or, sorry, Woldheis knocks it down.
Woldheis, 4 3-pointer as that defense causes a double dribble. Holland Christian looking to go to Lamer down low.
12th turnover, Bryce. Yeah, 12th turnover for the Maroons there.
Sailors, such a complete basketball team on both ends. Led the way by Woldheis. Big night for her. She looks down low. Nice cut pass to a cutting Helmus up for two. Sailors clicking on all cylinders right now. Coach Kyle Phelps has had enough, seen enough. Timeout on the court. Sailors with a 20-point lead. We'll step aside and be right back after this.
Get ahead of the holidays with Surf Fiber Fast Internet. Get all the speed you need, plus the perks you deserve, like free installation, free Wi-Fi, and so much more. Get Fiber Fast Internet today. Plans start as low as $30 a month with AutoPay. Visit surfinternet.com.
We are 2 minutes and 10 seconds into this third quarter. South Christian already on a 10-2 run to start this second half. Now inbound. Intercepted. Nice defense by Prince as she turns around and puts it up for two with the left hand. A little bit of discombobulation for the Maroons offense trying to beat that press. Phelps throws it into a double team as Prince is able to pick that off. Pins up ahead to Helmus. Helmus attacks, breaks down the defense, kicks it to Woldheist for three. No good. Long rebound goes to Vermas. Vermas handoff to a cutting Prince for two. And Kyle, this South Christian offense is firing on all cylinders right now.
I mean, Bryce went from turnover to offensive rebound to a bucket. And that is why we have a 24-point lead for the Sailors here in the third.
Now around the arc. Phelps to a cutting Westerbeck, no good. Tries to get her own rebound, can't get control. Van Apeldoorn dives for her, but throws it away to Prinz. Prinz now up ahead to her sister. That pass is too hot, too high. Just out of reach for her. Back to Holland Christian.
Bryce, 5 early turnovers in this third quarter so far from the Maroons, and that's how the Sailors have poured it on.
Lutke and Regnery in the game now for South Christian. 4:45 to go. In this third quarter, all Sailors in the third. Phelps now on Prinz. Prinz guards Phelps. Pass to the left wing. Three-pointer, no good by Keene. Long rebound picked up by Van Apeldoorn. She passes it to Phelps, who cuts through the paint. Up with the right hand down the middle. No good. Too strong off the backboard. Long rebound goes to Lucky, up ahead to Regnery. Regnery on that left side goes to work over to Woldheist. Rotates it around to Prinz. Prinz to Lutke. Back to Woldheist. Woldheist looking for the three. Decided to drive instead. Back to Prinz. 4:05 to go. Here's Prinz. Attacks with the left hand. Up and under. Scoop and good. Abby Prinz heating up. A 3-point first half. Turns around into a 6-point second. 9 points for the sophomore. As Lamer attacks on the other end, goes right into Lutke, draws the foul. And she'll go to the line for two.
And out on the other end there, Prince had her eyes up that entire possession. Watched her teammates cut through, and then so good driving to the left. A right-handed player, but boy, she is so tough. And a nice scoop shot with a little sauce, a little spin on there. Sailors up 25 and continue to just pour it on.
This is a 1-point game at the end of the first, 12-point game at half. Sailors extending the lead now as the second free throw by Lamer, no good. Woldheist now on the go. Up ahead to Ogle, nice crossover dump off to Lutke. She loses control, out of bounds. I tell you, Kyle, it feels like this is Ogle's probably best game we've seen from her. Attack and make a lot of things happen.
So fast, so quick, gets to the paint, beautiful pass. Lucky just not able to handle that one.
Now Lamer attacks, but turns around. A little handoff, give and go action, no good. Charlie Keene on the rebound. She goes back up with it, gets the contact, and one is good.
And on that end, Bryce, Lucky a little out of position there, had to recover. Keene had position, goes right back up very wisely. Opportunity for the three-point play.
That's Lucky's fourth foul. Vermas will come back in for her. Keene completes the three-point play. Helmus up ahead to Ogle. Ogle back to Helmus. Helmus drives that left block. Three-pointer Regnery, too strong off back of the iron. Long rebound tipped around by a few different players, but eventually picked up by Madison Phelps. Phelps up ahead on the attack. Handoff goes to Cassis. Cassis attacks the right hand. Fadeaway, no good. Rebound goes to Keene. Keene goes up strong with it, but too strong. In the waiting arms of Lamer. She goes back up with it, no good. She gets her own rebound and stays consistent, goes to work, and gets rewarded for the and one. We talked about South Christian on the offensive glass. Holland Christian cleaning up right now on this end.
I mean, the three bigs, Lamer, Keene, Van Apeldoorn, so good at establishing position down low, and then so good at establishing position to get offensive rebounds. They have been tough for Lutke and Vermas to handle on that end of the floor.
Free throw is good for Lamer. As Helmus on the attack to Vermas. Great block, great defense, but that one goes right into the waiting arms of Regnery. She can't get the easy two-pointer to go. Phelps now on the move. A couple stops here for Holland Christian, but Sophia Prinz able to sneak up behind and steal that one away. She's going to go one-on-one up with the left hand. Too strong. Regnery comes in for the rebound, but she can't get control of it. And Phelps with another rebound on this end. Up ahead, tries to skip it forward, but throws it right into the waiting arms of Regnery. As she looks to go, but Erica Brown taking a timeout here. We'll do the same and be right back after this. Sailors up 48-29. South Christian with a red-hot third quarter here. 26-9. Makes it some great defense, offensive rebounding, sharp shooting from behind the arc. Been all everything for South Christian as they are back with the ball coming out of a timeout. Prinz now over to Regnery, to Helmus, to Ogle, around the arc. Back to Prinz, top of the key. Prinz calls off the screen, drives, attacks, gets hand checked, draws the foul. Third team foul on Holland Christian. That's the fourth. That's a notable foul. Charlie Keene with her fourth personal foul. She has to go to the bench. Ogle on the inbound, throws it up ahead to Vermas. Vermas guarded by Keene, over to Regnery. Regnery to Helmus. Helmus attacks the left hand, kicks it in the corner to Ogle. Nice crossover floater. Isla Ogle with another two.
So good at just getting into the paint again, so quick and fast as a freshman. She played well tonight, Bryce.
Yeah, nice breakout game for her. As they go down low to Van Apeldoorn, and great defense by Vermas again, 2 times in a row, 2 blocks. Prince scoops that one up ahead to Helmus. Helmus stops at that right block. As they're going to get Ogle for the travel call. But going back to that defensive series, Lexi Vermas, 2 back-to-back blocks that look like would be wide open layups.
She's hanging in there against the size of the Maroons. I mean, we've really seen them. It's been a battle down low. Maroons not shying away, pounding it down there. Going to have to make some shots from the outside, though, in order to chip away at this deficit.
No three-pointers for Holland Christian in the second half. 3 in the first. Phelps now over to Keene on the left wing. Double comes. No, the Sailors back out of it. Now wide open 3. Top of the key. Bounces around a couple times to the rim. No good. Vermas on the rebound, up ahead quickly to Helmus the other way. Helmus splits a couple defenders, up with the left hand. Darting near coast to coast for Meredith Helmus for another 2.
Boy, was that lightning quick. Helmus is a speedster to the cup.
Now Phelps drives, kicks off to a rolling Cassis. No good, but long rebound. Picked up by Rignorink. She turns around for about an 8-foot jumper, gets it to go. 30 seconds now. Ogle up ahead. Drive, nice dump off, but actually through the legs. Pass too low as Brooklyn Phelps goes quickly the other way. 3-on-1, nice passing. Wide open layup, no good. Prince gets the rebound. Prince up ahead to a wide open Lizzie Woltheis for 2. 9 seconds left. Holland Christian opportunity to get one last shot here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Phillips attacks, and guess who it is? Lexi Vermas from behind, blocking that one out of bounds with 1.1 seconds left. I'll tell you, that looked like an open lane as Phelps was able to turn the corner. Instead, Vermas has other plans as that pass is picked off by Helmus on the inbound. And that'll do it for the third quarter. A huge third quarter it was for the Sailors, 54-31. We'll step aside and get you ready for this last quarter of action here from South Christian High School on Michigan Sports Radio in the Sailor Zone.
Our Sales and Leasing is your authorized dealer for Old Hickory buildings and sheds. Our business in Rockford, Michigan offers a wide variety of sheds for sale, also including chicken coops, greenhouses, gazebos, and much more. If you do not find the exact structure you are looking for, we can work with you to create your own. Check us out at brsalesandleasing.com.
Looking for a great place to buy a used truck or car? Check out Extreme Truck and Auto Center, located at 1098 O'Malley Drive in Coopersville. They have a huge selection of trucks, cars, vans, and SUVs. Stop by their lot or give them a call at 616-384-3777. You can check out their inventory at xtacenter.com.
54-31 is your score. Sailors running away with this one. 8 minutes to go here in this district final matchup. South Christian looking to repeat as district champions for a consecutive year here. Reminder, Sailors knocked off the Maroons last year in this game, 59-50. These two teams also squared off early in the season, back in December. Sailors won by 10, 57-47. Tonight's been a bit of a different outcome here. All right, here we go. Final 8 minutes of this district finals matchup. Sailors coming out in a 2-3 zone and automatically causing problems as Phelps throws that one away for an early turnover.
And that is number 20 on the night, Bryce.
That's going to make Coach Brown for South Christian smile as Helmus tried to split the defenders on that pressure. Phelps picks it up, attacks, gets Prinz in the air. No foul call, but nice take by Brooklyn Phelps.
Maroon's going to have to force some of those here. We see the pressure early in this fourth quarter.
That's causing problems as Prinz falls out of bounds, trying to find her sister. She does. As we're going to get a timeout call. Coach Brown wanting to avoid a 10-second. We'll take 30 as well.
Having a hard time hearing tonight's game? Hi, I'm Brock Conkle from Michigan Sports Radio, and after putting it off for many years, I decided to contact Miracle Ear and get my hearing tested, and sure enough, had significant hearing loss. The friendly staff at Miracle Ear fitted me with hearing aids, and life is so much more enjoyable being able to hear the things that I've been missing. Go to miracle-ear.com and schedule your free hearing evaluation. There's a location near you.
Holland Christian showing press, causing the Sailors a bit of problem here to start this fourth quarter. Coach Brown looking to regroup her ladies as Prinz up ahead on the break. Finds Abby Prinz in the corner. That one rims out. And Sophia Prinz and waiting in the lane out to Helmus. That three-pointer rims around a couple times and then drops.
Second chance points again, Bryce. Sailors offensive rebound. Helmus capitalizes from deep.
Bounce pass, errant pass, picked off by Prinz up ahead to Sophia Prinz with the right hand for an easy two. And that defense just too much as Sophia Prinz rips off another steal. Going to have Helmus up ahead again for an easy two. The Sailors now knocking on the door of a 30-point lead.
Just the guards. Tenacity, active hands.
That's Helmus and Prinz, just terrors on the defensive side, leading a couple turnovers. Phelps trying to find an answer here as a senior, potentially playing her last game. Kicks it. Long two-pointer by Keene, no good. Rebound by Sophia Prinz. Prinz up ahead to Helmus. Helmus to Abby Prince, back to Sophia Prince, turns, three-point attempt, off the front of the rim, no good, but Vermas is in there causing a mess as both players, her and Coxon, hit the deck. I think they're going to get Vermas for a foul call on that play.
But Bryce, you think about it, just the pressure the Sailors apply, how fast Prince and Helmus are on the perimeter, and then you bring in Isla Ogle. We've talked about her speed. They cause so many turnovers, and when they get out in transition, boy, is it tough for an offense to get going.
Sailors in a 2-3. Good look for the Maroons as Regnery can't get that three to go, and Helmus going so fast the other end. She gets to that left block, but resets. Now Sailors with Sophia Prince, top of the key to Abby Prince. Quick three-pointer. That one looked blocked. Goes wide right. Rebound by Keene. Keene now over to Phelps. Madison Phelps, that is, the sophomore, number 5. On that right side, down to Westerbeck. Westerbeck over to Rignorink. Rignorink attacks the glass right in the middle of the lane into paint. 2-pointers good.
Rink to Rig, she's crafty. She can get her shot off in a lot of different ways. It's showing her ability to make shots tonight.
Prinz now on the attack. Fast break attempt. Dump off to Vermas. And one is good. And Sailors read that zone press defense like a book. Set up for an easy 2 for Lexi Vermas. Just a monstrous second half for Vermas. She's got 7. Opportunity for 8 with this free throw. Too strong, wide left. It's just under 5 minutes to go here. Sailors up 63-35. Quick three-pointer attempt. Rignorink, no good. Regnery on the rebound. Up to Helmus as she switches into overdrive on the fast break. Up ahead to Isla Ogle. She drives, kicks it to the corner, opposite corner to Regnery. She dumps it off to Woldheis. Regnery, couple dribbles into the double team to Helmus. Helmus attacks baseline. She gets fouled. Second foul for the Maroons. .420 to go, all South Christian here. Inbound to Regnery, to Ogle, to Helmus on that right wing. She attacks, kicks to the left wing. 3-point Woldheis, nothing but nylon.
Boy, has the senior shot the ball and played well tonight. How many threes is that?
5th.
Wow.
Phelps now, quick three-pointer of her own. Rebound goes back into Van Apeldoorn's arms. Over to Phelps. Again, as that one's poked out of bounds by Helmus. That'll stay with the Maroons. Phelps on the inbounds to Van Apeldoorn's, now back to her. Phelps over to Coxon. Coxon on that left elbow, kicks it to the right corner. Westerbeck turned down the 3. Instead, over to Coxon for a deep 3 at the top of the key. That one's too strong, rebounded by Ogle. 3.5 minutes to go here. Sailors can feel the district final championship already as Regnery drives past to the corner where I think she thought Ogle should have been or would have been. Instead, that one's thrown out of bounds as Ogle was coming back to her. Turnover Sailors. Now on the right block is Westerbeck. Westerbeck back to Phelps as she attacks 2 South Christian defenders, gets the contact. It'll go to the line for 2. 3:06 to go. Reminder, winner of tonight plays in Otsego Monday night against the winner of the Plainwell Three Rivers game. Phelps gets that first free throw to fall. South Christian with the opportunity to clinch district finals on their home court. South Christian boys were able to do last year. Now quickly on the other end, 2-on-1, Helmus to Lutke up with the left hand, easy two, and Sailors making everything look easy right now as Avery Lutke gets her first basket of the evening.
Helmus just showing off her speed, gets to the cup, nice dop off to Lutke, she's ready.
As we're going to get a mass substitution here, I think Coach Phelps checking out his seniors one final time, or at least the starters. Now in the game for the Maroons is Brooklyn Phelps, Viola Cassis, Sophia Keene, Charlie Keene, and Olivia Hellenbeck. Also in the game for the Sailors, number 5, Lily Vriesman. It's her first action of the night, alongside Kenley Copeland, number 4, the sophomore. Copeland loses control of that. 2:20 to go. Back to Ogle. Ogle on the right wing crossover, right to left to Vriesman. Vriesman drives, stops, and pops from that left block. Nice floater. Lily Vriesman.
Beautiful drive and pop there by Vriesman. Some of the underclassmen not able to get a lot of tick in this season. Good to see them getting in here in the district final.
Three-pointer is a long one, so able to be fielded by Keene. Keene cross-court pass over to the other Keene. She drives, turns the corner, finds Hellenbeck on that left wing for 3. No good. As Charlie Keene tried to stop that one or keep that one in bounds, but her toe was on the line, so that goes back to South Christian. Lutke and Woldheis out of the game. Vermas back in the game for her. Also in the game for the Sailors is Tenhoff. Her first action as well with 1:36 to go. Sailors with a huge 70-37 lead. Vermas looking to keep it going. She drives, kicks to Ogle in the corner. Handoff to Vriesman, to Vermas. She drives and attacks. Nice defense there by Madison Phelps. She's able to get her arms around that jump ball call. That'll stay with South Christian. 1:20 to go here in this district final. Inbound goes to Vriesman. Vriesman down to Vermas with a great spin move. Kind of shimmy shake down on that left block up with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Instead, Holland Christian going the other way quickly. Down low they go to Hollenbeck. She loses control, but the dump off to Heisinga. Jordan Heisinga also getting her first action. Actually, no, that is Sophia Keene. Shooting 2 now. With a minute to go.
And if you're the Maroons, Bryce, I mean, what a season. You mentioned conference champions, district final appearance, a senior-led team with a lot of size down low. I mean, if you are Coach Kyle Phelps, you have to be extremely proud of the way the girls played all season long. Just ran into a big roadblock, and obviously a team that gets to host the district finals at home, a big advantage there no matter where.
Yeah, 16-7, like you mentioned, conference champions. It's a good season, indeed. 11-1 in conference, too, might I add. All right, 42 seconds to go. Sailors, I think, more than willing to dribble this one out. Vermas over to Copeland, over to Vriesman. Maroons still playing good defense. 30 seconds now here. Vermas over to Ogle, and South Christian will dribble this one out. So they'll head on to Otsego to face the winner of the Plainwell Three Rivers matchup tonight for the regionals. And we're talking about Holland Christian winning a conference. Obviously, South's able to win a conference, but I know the Sailor team has much bigger vision and a much bigger prize in their eyes for this season. So they'll be excited about tonight, but I know Coach Brown will get the girls focused here for this hopefully, longer postseason run. All right, we'll take a quick break. Message from those that help pay the bills here, and then we'll be back, wrap things up here. South Christian wins 70-39.
Having a hard time hearing tonight's game? Hi, I'm Brock Conkle from Michigan Sports Radio, and after putting it off for many years, I decided to contact Miracle Ear and get my hearing tested, and sure enough, had significant hearing loss. The friendly staff at Miracle Ear fitted me with hearing aids, and life is so much more enjoyable being able to hear the things that I've been missing. Go to miracle-ear.com and schedule your free hearing evaluation. There's a location near you.
All right, 70-39 is your final here. South Christian wins the district final over would-be rival Holland Christian in a big district championship game here. Kyle, dominating performance here all around by the South Christian Sailors.
Yeah, I mean, they played extremely well. I mean, ever since the start of the second quarter on, the Sailors showed their dominance. I mean, Holland Christian, 22 turnovers on the night, 35% shooting from the field, just not really able to get anything going other than doing a great job getting the ball down low. Their bigs established position caused some problems for the Sailors, but Sailors shot 49%, 11 offensive rebounds, just showed why they are potentially the top team in Division II, got out in transition. Guards play so fast, so aggressively, cause a lot of problems. And a big game out of Isla Ogle, a big game out of Vermas, and Woltheis shot the lights out for the Sailors. And when that happens and the Sailors are running, shooting from the outside, they're going to be a tough team to beat this entire playoff run.
Yeah, well said right there, Kyle. They will be a tough out for any of the teams that they play, and I know they have dreams of bigger things ahead here. So the leading scorers for the evening, starting with the Holland Christian Maroons, Brooklyn Phelps with 9. Leading scorer was Cora Rignerink with 12. Allison Lamer with 5. Charlie Keene with 5. Sophia Keene with 4 of her own. On the other side, big night for a handful of Sailors. 21 points for Lizzie Woltheis. 17 points for Meredith Helmus. 9 points for Abby Prinz, 8 points for Sophia Prinz, 7 points for Lexi Vermas, 2 points for Lily Vriesman, 4 points for Isla Ogle, and 2 points for Avery Lutke. So pretty balanced attack there, but the names you mentioned, Helmus and Woltheis with the big nights as well. So Sailors season continues on Monday night. You can catch that on Michigan Sports Radio. We'll be there as they'll face the winner. I don't have the score yet for that game, but Plainwell, Three Rivers, happening right at this moment.